Okay, and then how I can replace this front brake disc, and it is that part, and what I need to do next. Okay, and first step in that my job is to take this brake caliper out, and for that purpose it is good to rotate this brake caliper in this position, and then I need 13 millimeter socket or 12 millimeter socket what fits in these bolts in here. There are two bolts in this upper one in here, and then in here this down area. Two bolts. And I need to open those bolts next. And this opening direction is in, this is like starting point in here, and in that up direction. In that way we open these, and then I rotate this my tool first, and then I use my fingers, and there is this bolt, specific bolt, and then in here down area same idea, and in that direction opening in here, and then I use my fingers, and there is similar bolt, and then I take this my caliper out, and sometimes this caliper can be stuck, but if I have that kind of flathead tool I can insert that in here and then bend that in this way. I insert that in here, this hole, and then I bend that in this way. Look, in that way. And then this caliper moves out. Cool. Now when caliper is free, I can take my hands and I lift that caliper in this upper position. And now this caliper is like in here waiting. Okay, and then I take next these brake pads away. And in that job we can also use this flathead if they are stuck in that way. And then we have this our brake disc in here, and then I need to open a couple of bolts that we can continue. Okay, and then we need this 19 millimeter 19 socket what fits in here down areas. There are now bolts in here and in here, and this my 19 millimeter fits in that bolt in here and then in here, and these bolts they are so tight that I need now little bit bigger tool. And look, it is so long. This is like 60 centimeter long bar, like 2 feet. And because these bolts they are very tight, I insert my socket in here, and then I insert my tool in here in that way, and then this opening, there is tool, and this opening direction is in here up. I believe that it should be. Okay, in that way. This is this opening direction. And again, starting point, and then up. And then this down area also. Now this is stuck. I have to work harder. Again in here, and now it opens. Okay, now when it moves I can use my smaller tool. My smaller tool is this standard wrench. Now I insert my tool in here, and this is like start and end. This is this movement in that direction. And then I take this bolt, those two bolts away. And now I try to work faster. Let's look, that can we see this bolt in here. In that position. Now bolt opens. Okay, it's quite long bolt. Okay, it is very long bolt. Okay, and here this bolt is finally free. And then I take also this upper bolt also away. And then when I have taken that bolt away, we can continue. Okay, and now I am opening this final bolt, and it seems that this is quite tight. Work. And soon this frame is free. Okay. And now this bolt is free. Good. And then this down bolt, and now this support frame is free, and in that part I can take this caliper also away. It's my caliper, and there's this. Okay, good. And there is this caliper, and then I can install new caliper in same way back. Okay, and then when I am installing this new brake disc back, my bolts must be in this position. Then when I take this my brake disc, I only check that what are those positions, and then I lift up a little bit this caliper, and now brake disc is back in there. And then next step is to install this brake pad support frame in here back, and it is a little bit difficult job. Okay, next I need to install this brake caliper support frame back, and there are two of those bolt holes, and normally these bolts are very rusty, and this is difficult part, and that's I recommend that we first check that how this bolt moves, and it is good to lubricate in that step also in these bolts. And I have in here oil can and engine oil, Mobil 1, and I lubricate a little bit this bolt. Now there is oil, and now this bolt moves better in their inner in that way, because these bolts are quite hard to move. And also the second I insert also in there. This is my oil. I insert bolt in there, and I rotate, and now this bolt they moves nicely. And then we can go to install this in this brake disc area. Okay, and in that area I need to install next this brake caliper frame, and look, there are those bolts, and this bolt goes in here in that way, and that's I install this my part in this way, and then I take my first bolt, and this thing, now I check that in what is this right position, and in that part this takes normally a little bit time, because it is not so easy to find these holes. And then I move my brake disc there inner. And now it's there inner. Okay, now it's inner, and then I insert this my caliper. And this takes a little bit time. This is not so easy. And now I need to work in here a little bit time, because this is always a little bit, I check what is, where is this hole. This is not easy. Okay, now I managed to insert. Okay, good. There is the first one. And then this lower part. Okay, now I managed to insert both of those. Good. And then I need to only first rotate those using my hands, and then I take my 19mm frames, then I start to fasten, and now this direction is that way. This is start and end. Good, and there is this upper bolt also. And this takes a little bit time, and then when I am finished, these bolts is good to fasten well. But now I rotate these bolts, and soon we continue. Okay, and now these bolts are tight. They are tight in here, and in that step it's good to use a little bit longer bar and fasten these bolts well, like in that way. And now I use this longer bar, that I check that these bolts are fine. Okay, now they are fine, and then I need to check also that this my brake disc is in balance, and now this is not in balance, as we can see. And if this is like stuck in that way, what to do. Then I need to open these bolts again. Okay, this is not, and this is my brake disc, it don't move. Now I made mistake and I opened this bolt again. A little bit opening, and soon when I open this a little bit more, there is this my French. I open soon this issue that they are in bag. Okay, now this brake this moves, and then now it's in right position. Good. And then I can fasten this bolt again in here. And I check that this disc is moving. Okay, good. Okay, now it moves, and then we can continue.